iPad. And starting the timer. Okay. Freilich and Chanukah, everybody. Shalom, Hillel. Good to see you. Good to meet you. I don't really get it, but for Hillel, I was told like a joke. Like one guy goes, "How are you?" He says, "How are me? How are you, Moshe?" I don't know. Just an Israeli mentality thing. Anyways, let me start. A little Bissel Torah going on here. Parshas Miketz. Today is Wednesday. Fourth reading, Genesis 41:53 through 42:18. Morgan on a Freilich Chanukah of Shechna. Although the Egyptians stored up grain during the 7 years of plenty, as Joseph directed them to, as soon as the 7 years of famine began, everyone's grain, except for Joseph's, rotted. The populace of Egypt that found themselves dependent upon Joseph for food agreed to give them grain on the condition that they circumcise themselves first. Mm-hmm. So what was the point of them preparing? I don't know. I'm just going to put you on mute, even though it's your turn, so I don't know why I just put you on mute. So go ahead, Rabbi Yeska.
Happy Hanukkah, Shalom, and Rabbi Isaac, and Hillel. Wow. Rabbi Isaac, I didn't tell you that, but it came officially 70% from American people are mentally ill. 70. Now it became real. So I tell the guys, it became 2020, it's not going to be 100% mentally ill. It's going to be 100, 200, because each time it becomes worse. It's not because it's worse. We are desperate to get know God. We're desperate to see how God operates. The only way things are going to happen good. Somebody told me, Yoske, you are a chosid. The way you learn the mind, the way you speak, I say, I'm not a chosid. This is life. This is reality. There's no more chassidim. They're Eibeshter, God, Melech HaMashiach. This is reality. Very nice to be a chosid. Very nice to be a tzaddik. Very nice to be a Beinani. These all things is the things that you can be. It's good to know that they exist. But the Almighty God, everything what you do, Hillel Sinai depends on Him, the whole world. You believe it? Hillel Sinai is going to decide what's going to be the future of the world. Thank you. A wonderful day. I'm here.
Shalom.
At a certain point, if so many people are crazy, maybe that just normal to be crazy. It's like a discovery everyone's making. Everyone's crazy. That's it. Yeah, I know it's something else. And I think the reason why it happened like that, for Yosef was that, because the whole reason why he interpreted the dream was just so he could get out and get into that position. I think the whole point was that he gets to that position, and then that was like God just giving him more power. So everything could play out as it did. I don't know if that answers it at all. Refining the world. Vayomer Pari Lacham Mitzrayim Lachu al Yosef Asher Yomer Lachem Tasu. Rishis Mem Aleph Nun Hey. Pari said to all of Egypt, go to Yosef and do whatever he tells you, whatever he tells you to. Genesis 41:55. Yeah, well, at this point, he really couldn't do anything about it because he was relying on Yosef to feed the entire Mitzrayim right now, and he was controlling their weather and this and that. So, yeah. All right, pass.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever the hell it is by you guys. Good. Yeah, Isaac, yo, good stuff, man. Israeli mentality is
At the tone, please.
Anyways, yo, guys, everybody should listen to this track. Listen for a second. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, here we go. It's good. It's really good. Did you guys hear it? It's so good. Anyways, it's called Great Spirit. Everybody should. It's by Vinny Vici. Pizza, I have to go make some more calls, so pass.
Wow. Shkoyach, Rabbi Yosef. By the way, at a certain point, when it reaches so much, the 70%, they're gonna stop saying 70% are mentally ill. They're just gonna start counting by 30s. So 30 people are out of the ordinary. 25 people, 25% are out of the ordinary. Maybe they already did that. And that's what the 70% is. Maybe we're already the other way back. I don't know. You never know. Yeah. It says that the heart, what is it? The hearts of kings are in the hands of God. Something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is. But we also have to get an appreciation for it. Like us, so we'll appreciate it more if we understand that Para is a guy that he doesn't, he can just kill Yosef and take his stuff. It's not like, but there's a deeper thing going on here. Also, I was thinking, how did Yosef know how to interpret dreams? When did he learn that? Just thinking about that as well. Okay. Egyptian society was steeped in the pursuit of self-serving carnal pleasure, which is reduced by circumcision. Thus, by having the Egyptians circumcised, Joseph subdued their obsession with carnal indulgence. Pharaoh himself instructed them to go along with Joseph's condition. Thus, even the living symbol of Egyptian corruption was willing to be refined at least somewhat. Rabbi Yaske. Rabbi Yaske?
I speak like this.
I can't hear you, Rabbi Yaske. You're breaking up.
Hear me? What's going on? Step
Nope. Yes, your connection's not so good.
Yeah, this house is. I don't know. This house doesn't have good connection.
Oh, now we can hear you clearly.
Now you hear me? No.
Yeah, we hear you. I don't know.
No, I see. The connection not good. I don't know. Maybe I should have used the Wi-Fi over here. I'm going to find out which Wi-Fi is here.
Okay, Shalom, go ahead.
Well, killing Yosef wouldn't help anyone because it was very clear that he was like the only reason his grain stayed healthy. At least that's what I think. So then killing him wouldn't do him any good. He was a very valuable asset. And oh yeah, I don't think anyone I think these percentages that people are depressed and this and that, I don't think people were happy throughout history. I mean, they were living tough lives. It's just that we have the internet so that you have something that you can base it off of. Throughout history, there's people have been living under terrible rulers and stuff like that. I don't think their happiness was much more than we have these days. Yeah, hell, that beat was fire. It was really good. Yeah, I want to be in Israel now. Let's see how much time I have left. So I started working out a little bit on my own, just doing push-ups and nothing crazy, and I already feel like a lot better. Thank God. It's good to work out a little bit, but doing it at my own pace, so it's working. Thank God. Pass. Hello.
Yo, where's everybody at Isaac's house? I mean, at Isaac's room. Why is there nobody here? Everybody's sleeping because it's Hanukkah, right? Yeah. Anyways, Hanukkah for me has been a little bit, it's been just working,
Your call.
We just like light the menorah here. And then yeah, we keep working. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty lame. But it's okay. I mean, like, I kind of feel Hanukkah, even though I'm in Israel. Like, I feel Hanukkah. I feel it. It's not as much as I did feel it in Jets. You feel me? You guys feel me? Because, like, Jets was freaking lit. You guys have a limo now. And, like, a mitzvah team. Oh, shit, me too. But, yeah, anyways. Next, pass. Everybody have a good day. Oh, wait, no, hold up. I got 20 seconds left. I think, okay, basically, I have, like, a story. Maybe I'll see the next round. It's, I think it's giving me bad luck, this story, because, like, I basically got, like, some, like, from, what's it called? Store credit for free. So, like, I used it, and, like, I think it's getting me bad luck. So, could be,
Thank you, Hillel. We follow Joseph's example. We follow Yoska's example by remaining spiritually uncontaminated by our materialistic environment and even refining it. By strengthening our own commitment to Judaism, we influence our fellow Jews to strengthen theirs. Moreover, we influence the broader community of non-Jews to keep the Torah's laws that apply to them, the Noahide laws. Thus, we will ultimately transform the entire world into God's home. Kislev, volume 10, page 141. Beautiful. So I took Mandu on Mitzrayim 2 nights ago, and he was very cute, Kanahara, and he was a total natural. He loved it. And he was walking around doing Mitzrayim, and he had I was walking behind him with like holding 2 menorahs, and he was with a stack of Shem Mitzvah cards, and he's just asking everybody if they're Jewish. Doesn't matter what ethnic group they are. It's just like, are you Jewish? And they're like, no, honey, I'm not. Okay, here. Gives him a card. And he was really, really loving it. So when reading this, just felt good. And he loved it. The whole mitzvah tank. I was getting real nachas. Anyways, Rabbi Yaska.
Probably it's not going to be connected. Any second connects, it doesn't connect, but I hear you clear, all of you. And I see you, but you hear me now? Okay. So I have to find out with the owner of the house over here what's going on. I see it goes on and off. So Isaac said we follow Joseph says we find Isaac. I'm not going to philosophize about it. I just want to say one thing. We don't say anything negative in this conversation. Everything over here is a positive because the whole depends on us. So everything what we say over here is just good and good and good. And if there's not enough good, we make it better. What conversation? This is reality. That's where you see the world. And this is the real reality. That's joking. Speak of the old-fashioned way of knocking people down and making them feel they're a loser or something. So it stopped. I see. Now hear me now. Now hear me. I see when you, no, you don't. I see when you see the start to roam around. I see. Now you hear me. I know. I know you hear me. Unbelievable. Now you don't. For a second, I see the runner. So, Mashiach now. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Rabbi Yaska. Shalom.
Rabbi Yaska, if the connection's ever like glitching out, just say, "Do you hear me?" and we'll hear you. Don't worry. It's always how it works. Yeah, it's very nice what you Isaac what you said about Mendu. It's very good. You're training him well. Especially like what you said about not seeing like people as you're just seeing people as people. It's very good. And also like the video someone posted onto the chat yesterday said that the first 7 years are like programming your brain. So it's good programming right now. Yeah. Yeah, Rubieski, I didn't hear exactly what you were saying, but we always do have very good conversations, positive conversations. And yeah, it's always good to have that. All right, I'm gonna read the second to last one again because I missed that one. Egyptian society was steeped in the pursuit of self-serving carnal pleasure, which is reduced by circumcision. Thus, by having the Egyptians circumcised, Yosef subdued their obsession with carnal indulgence. Pharaoh himself instructed them to go along with Yosef's condition. Thus, even the living symbol of Egyptian corruption was willing to be refined, at least somewhat. Is it? I'm assuming his intentions weren't exactly, they weren't the best over here.
Hello?
Yo, you guys, so basically my story is my dad got me a jacket. Man, I don't even know if I said this story before or not to you guys. He got me like a leather jacket. Did I say it? No? I didn't say it, right? Wait, what? Yes or no? Did not. Okay. So I got a leather jacket for my birthday because all my leather jackets were left in a suitcase in New York that I couldn't bring with me because I thought I was going back and whatever. Anyways, so he heard like that all my jackets were there and I really like leather jackets and blah, blah, blah. And so he got me a leather jacket from Castro for my birthday. And then I went to like exchange the size for a smaller size because he got me an extra large. I'm just a large. So when I went to exchange it, I like had the jacket in my hand, right? So I had the jacket in my hand. I went to the store and I put on the smaller jacket, right? And then I went to the kupait, to the cashier, and she like gave me like store credit by mistake. And like I was wearing the jacket that I had to like that was my size, and I gave her the jacket, and she gave me store credit, so I got a jacket for free. And I only realized that when I stepped out of the store. So like I was like, "Yo, wait, is that it? Is that it? Am I done? No, more time? I'm good." Okay, so basically, oh, that's
No,
it.
you are done. Middle of a story. Okay. So since I've challenged myself to try to get takeaways from all this stuff, it's been actually very, very cool for me, like very good for me, but also difficult, like to try to, like everything is not just a philosophy. I'm not just here trying to talk about an idea. I'm actually trying to change something. And, like like today, like, I can't go get another circumcision. That's not an option. I'm also not really convincing anybody into circumcision at the moment. Unless, something comes up, then obviously that's meant to be. But what's the practicality of this one? The idea of strengthening my commitment. Like, I didn't watch a video. I did plan on the one that Hillel posted and Shalom and Yoni commented on. And you just said how he said that the first 7 years is like programming, right? Programming the person's brain. And I'm thinking, like, how many times did the Rebbe say how precious it is to take care of the chinuch in the beginning years? Rabbi Yaske.
So I wish I hear what the healer said. My phone is not connected. I see. Doesn't hear. Now you hear me? I can see right away. Now you hear me. Now you don't. Now you hear me. 1 second. Now
We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, now you. Okay, I'm gonna speak according to the thing of it. So now you hear me. I know. Okay, thank God you hear me. You hear me. especially that Hillel speaks from Israel. It's amazing. So, I should call. Maybe something is going to be a big thing in this. No, now you don't hear me. Now you don't hear me. Now you hear me.
Yes, we could hear you.
I hear me. I know you don't hear me. Okay.
Okay, Shalom, go ahead.
So I thought like one thing I maybe could have benefited from was in my childhood was happiness training. Like training had to be happy, but then I remembered as a kid, I'm just happy. That's it. Just the way it is. I don't really know what you can do in order to train for happiness, I guess, besides just being happy. What can you do? What can I do? I think the whole point of a bris is about taking the me out of the equation. It's not always about me. There's more to even like we were saying, like, carnal relations. It's not only about me. It's just about someone else also. And recognizing that and being able to practice that by like doing something kind for someone else, even just one extra thing, will definitely make a very big difference. I think you don't need that second bris, but you do need, like, what I do need is to pay attention to being more open to seeing other people out there as being other people. Yeah, whatever. I'm not really making a good point, but what I take out of this, I'll try to do. Oh, my turn is done. Yeah, pass.
Oh, Hillel. Hillel, the rest of your story.
Okay, so basically, I only realized when I walked out of the store, like, what the heck just happened? כאילו, היא אמרה זיכוי, אמרתי סבבה, אמרתי, maybe there's like change left over from the smaller size. So I was like one ear with the headphones in, like listening to music, and the other was like over my ear. I was just hella confused with what was going on until I walked out. And then I walked out and I realized I got it to the office. And then I got to the office and I realized in the jacket there's still like a plastic part. I was like, oh crap, this wasn't supposed to happen. And so I went home and I was actually in the office and I was like, yo, what should I do? Should I like return it? Like, did I just get a free jacket? Shoot, I just got 280 shek to spend. And I was like, oh, wow, I'm going to take this as a birthday present. But guess what? I did take it as a birthday present. And I bought jeans. I bought a scarf. I bought like a bunch of new stuff. But it's not good because like now business isn't doing well. So, I feel like the question is, should I return the stuff? And then like maybe God will like turn over my luck. Yes. Okay, Isaac. Oh man, should I just go back and pay them the money, or like, because I like the clothes, they're good. I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, money. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Yo, I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you guys later. Everybody should have a good day. I love you all. Isaac, I love you. Shalom, I love you. Yaskek, I love you, bro. Who else is here? No one. All right. Yalla. Introot. Chanukah Sameach. Bye.
Well, okay. I got another few minutes as well, but it's a good point. If I don't find anything else, I'm definitely gonna tell you. Who is that? Is that Yitzi? Perfect. I was hoping that you'd realize the back door is open. I can't really see the timer, so I guess let me know when my timer's up. My thought is, Yitzi, Control D takes you off mute. Okay, I think you know that already. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, if I don't come up with anything else, so then yeah,
You're finished.
What do you mean I'm finished? I just started.
What?
Oh, it was Hillel's time. It was Hillel's time. Let me just start. I hope so. If not, then I'll take 2 turns. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Basically, it just seems that that's very general. It's correct. There's definitely no loss in in um, in committing to doing one good thing for one person. It's impossible to lose that way. But I do want to make it more applicable here because there's specific things that are being pointed out, and I really like, Sean, what you said. In carnal relations, there's another person involved. I like that idea, but also the idea of a circumcision in general, I know is that 99% is done from Hashem. Hashem does almost everything, but then He wants you to complete the bodies. Why didn't Hashem make us, born with already like that? Because He wants us to make a move, and that's our move. Our move is to be able to do that. Go, go, go. Oh, gee. Okay. Anyways, okay, shit, no. Okay, so then Shalom, go ahead.
Hey Itzy, it's good to see you. It's been a while. I hope to visit sometime later in the year when I can afford it. Um, yeah, looks like everyone's having a really good time there. Um, I don't really have anything else to add to this, I guess, but I don't know, the one nice thing per day just popped into my mind. I think that there's to consciously do something for someone else without any gain for myself is really like it's a step because there's always that calculation in my mind of how is this going to benefit me. Um, and maybe it shouldn't be like that, but I definitely think that even one good thing per day will just keep in mind that like it's not all about me. Even when it is all about me, it's not all about me. There's always other people in the equation. Um, I don't have like any other ideas of what can be done. But yeah, being happy definitely helps doing good things because you're able to focus on more than just yourself. Depression is like you always said, it's just about being self-absorbed. So being happy is a big step in being able to accomplish um like selflessness. Yeah, pass.
It's
Morning. Um, you probably got my text, Isaac, right? Nod your head yes or no. Um, I think if I am probably right, we're starting at 10 o'clock davening maybe because when I got here, the doors for your room for this hallway is locked, and I was wondering where everyone was. I didn't see any vans. So I decided to come through here, and luckily the door was open, and yeah. Isaac, I told my mother's story that we read yesterday, and she really liked it. Let's see. I'm gonna be with Jets today for Hanukkah. Oh, good morning. Go.
Oh,
Nothing much.
who is that?
It's FiveAlive.
Oh wow.
Let's see. I'll pass.
Morning, Chaim Moshe. Good to see you. You guys always check the back door to see if it's open. And by the way, Itzi, I left it specially open for you. And it's very powerful stuff that we're talking about. I mean, yes, consciously doing something for somebody else is definitely a amazing thing. Minimizing in sexual pleasures. Very interesting. Last thing that you said, Shalom, was happiness is like dependent on selflessness. I don't know. It's probably true, but I also want to say, like, it's dependent on selflessness. Is that what you said, or you said the other way around? Both. Both. So right. Okay. So the other one is that's what I was basically going to say. That is dependent on selflessness brings to happiness, which is kind of counterintuitive, but that is the reality. The self-absorbedness kind of gets us stuck in our own heads and changes the priority. So, like, we know we want stuff, but we also know that the stuff never makes us happy. So I idea of altruistically. Anyways, I don't know how much time I have, but I definitely still, looking around for something to do. Sorry, Sean, go ahead.
Kobe, you're looking very fresh today. You too, Yitzi. I see you. I was just saying that in order to be like truly in order to have that mindset of being selfless, I think there's like you can't be depressed, but I don't know if you have to be happy. I just think it definitely helps. Yeah. Kobe. I'm done. Kobe could go now.
Schafratzberg. That's it. Next.
Can you just move on to the camera so we can see you? It's like I can see like the entire room, just not you.
Good morning. I really like what you said, Isaac and Shalom. I think that when I came here, like right now, I didn't really understand, but like now I'm understanding. But I just think that happiness is always great. Spreading joy is amazing. Let's see. Having friends is probably a happiness too. Yeah. I'm so excited for tonight. Let's see. I lost train of thought. Isaac, go.
So it's interesting because Mitzrayim is first of all, a very powerful idea on so many different levels. But just to think of the idea of Mitzrayim and and really, it also is one of those things that doesn't really make sense. Like, why am I going out there? I'm saying if I'm a Torah Jew and I can sit here and I can learn Torah and I can do mitzvahs and stuff, like, why am I going out there into the streets, into a place where there's who knows what's going on there in the streets, and I'm spending my time just with other people and what their interests are. And what's interesting is that it's I mean it's such an amazing thing, especially when done, I guess on an altruistic level. It means I'm doing what I'm really doing it for the right reasons. That means I'm doing it to spread Yiddishkeit to other people. It really brings you happiness. It really does. Like I'm here just to help other people, to give them some light, to give them a menorah, to teach them about Shemitz B'nai Noach, whatever it is, or to just bring some joy. I think that it really brings, when you do that, it really ends up bringing you plenty of joy.
Finish.
Continuing, I guess we are. Not much sad. Not much sad. Like, yeah, pass.
Schaffertsburg.
Good morning. There was a story that there was a Rebbe, a guy that went to the Rebbe on Simchas Torah, and he wanted to. He was having fun, and then the Rebbe picked him out of the crowd, and he said, "What do you do what do you do for a living?" He said, I'm a wood chopper. I cut wood." And he asked, "What do you do? Where do you go in the winter?" He says, "I have a small cabin." And then he asked, "What do you do for Hanukkah?" "I light in my cabin." Um, so one night, so the Rebbe said that you should always have candles with you wherever you go. One night, it was the fourth day. The guy remembered to bring his menorah. His associate brought it, and the fifth night happened, and he was coming home, and there was a storm, and he didn't know where to go. There was these bandits, and they said, "Give me all your money." And they said, "Do you have any last words?" He wanted to light menorah. He lit. The guards came and said, "We saw a fire." And yeah. Are we continuing, Isaac?
Well, I gotta go, but thank you very much. Yitzi, that was quite impressive, getting the whole thing in a minute and a half. All right, Mashiach now. Yitzi, if you could end the broadcast. You see the thing there?
Stop broadcast.
Yeah.